Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today we're doing a fantasy draft rebuild as the Cleveland Browns. Last fantasy draft video I did, I was the Browns and we won the Super Bowl. So maybe we can repeat that. We have the 5th overall draft choice. I might just take offense or just take defense unless the computer picked the other side of the ball. I'm just not sure where we should lead off with. We could go with a beastly offensive line. Oh, maybe we do that. You guys hate when I draft offensive linemen in the draft, like in the regular draft, not a fantasy draft. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'll pick the offensive line so I don't have to draft anybody like that. Now, where do we want to go with the first pick? Probably, I'm guessing Quentin Nelson. Let's get Nelson on the team. 94 overall, superstar development at 23 years old. Now, hopefully David Bakhtiari's still there. Kyler Murray off the board already. Interesting. Trent Williams is there. He's up there in age. Tunsil's there. Do have to keep that in mind. Oh, Mitchell Schwartz. How old is he? 30 years old, which wouldn't be the end of the world. Lane Johnson, I think, is going to be the pick, though. Let's add him to the team. 89 overall, superstar development. I know I said I wasn't going to have to draft any offensive linemen, but apparently now I might have to. Let's get Laramie Tunsil on the team. I know he's a young left tackle. That's what we want. 86 overall, star development. Now, where do we want to go with this next pick is the big question. Why is it taking so long? I just want to pick my team and move on. I might just take the offensive line and then let the computer do the rest, actually. And then try to build the team around that. I'm kind of liking that more than I talk it out. Kelsey, no. How old is Brandon Linder? 27. Add him to the team. 87 overall star development. We're going to do 4 years, so he'll be on the team by the time we're finished with this. And then a right guard. Is Sharef still there? Even though people say I say that name wrong, and I probably do. But how old is Shaq Mason? I think Mason's 26. How much does 2 overall really matter? You know, let's take Brandon Sharef. That'll be good. Now let's just leave it up to the computer. See what they get for us. I imagine it won't be pretty, but I'm very intrigued to find out. All right, that does not look bad. We have an 84 overall team, 89 offense, 79 defense. Who is our quarterback? I'm very concerned, to say the least. Phillip Rivers, interesting. Edelman's on the team. Jordan Howard, Josh Gordon. Kiki Cutie's on the team as well. So who do we pick on defense? Justin Houston's old. Wow, this defense is not very good. We have a lot of work to do. Let's go to the playoffs. What a surprise. We didn't make the playoffs in year 1. We went 8-8, so that's not bad. Tied with the Bengals. Steelers 9-7. The Ravens 5-11. Let's see how Rivers did with this offensive line. 4,500 yards, 23 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. All right, that's not bad. Howard, about 800 yards, 13 touchdowns. The touchdowns are good, but the yards not so much. David Moore, almost 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. Edelman, 996 with 10. Gordon, 793, 2 touchdowns. Nick Boyle with 1. On defense, Scobert, 121 tackles. Sack totals, 18 for Justin Houston. Wow. Murphy, 6.5. Scobert, 3.5. Interceptions, 3 for Scobert, 3 for Dennard, 1 for Hill, 1 for Tavon Wilson. And I don't know if I'm saying Scobert right. It sounds like when I'm reading it in my head, but it's probably not. The Browns, we have nothing. Who won it? Russell Wilson. Coach of the Year, Kyle Shanahan, of course. Offensive player, Tom Brady with the Colts. That could happen in real life. I don't see any Browns. Justin Houston, Defensive Player of the Year. I'll take that. Scobert at 7. Offensive rookie. Probably nothing. Defensive rookie. Absolutely nothing. So I'm very intrigued to see what my XP sliders do for this team, because it's going to be a tough rebuild. That's the best way to put it. We have the offensive line in place, which is good. And they got a ton of XP, which is awesome. So most of these guys are going to get into the 90s. Actually, 2 of them already are. What about on defense? Basically nothing. If we're being fair, basically nothing. The Lions dominated the Bills 35-14. Wow. Cam Newton, 231, 3 touchdowns. Watson with an interception. Barkley, 113, 2 touchdowns. 1 for Richard, 1 for Curtis Samuel. That's surprising. Quincy, 84 yards with a touchdown. Touchdown for Goddard. Touchdown for Johnson. What else? Crowder, 75 yards. There's not many big-name players on this team other than Barkley. Interesting. Let's go to the draft. We have the 16th overall draft choice. And I'm not really sure where we're going to go with this. Obviously, we have to look at the list first, but I mean, we kind of need a quarterback. We need receivers. That quarterback looks like a beast. He's on my team. Lawrence Ramsey. Normal development. Are you out of your mind? 91 throw power, 82 deep accuracy, 83 medium, 83 short. That's an absolute joke. I love the guys without combine reports, so we're taking Charles Seawright. He's a 68 overall, normal development, 90 speed, 72 man, 62 zone, 67 player act. If we do not find a guy with hidden development, this is going to be a long, long rebuild. We need at least one guy. We need some hope somewhere. Where's Superman when you need him? All right, what do we got? There was an outside linebacker I liked, but that corner I liked a little bit more. Oh, we don't need offensive. I just see offensive lineman. I got to get him. I got to get him. What do we got? Late 4th rounder. I just don't know about that one. Let's go with this free safety. He's a 62 overall, normal development. Whew, this is going to be a long one. I can already tell. I wonder if I should just cut Phillip Rivers, right? Let Ramsey play. And if he does really bad, then we'll get a good draft pick, find another quarterback. Get out of here, Phillip Rivers. So what do we have? 82 overall team, 88 offense, stop going back over, 77 defense. Let's give it a quick realign. And it's looking exactly the same. I mean, Justin Houston's up to superstar development for whatever that's worth. It's basically like we just simmed a year, nothing happened, other than we have Ramsey. I don't like seeing that. Let's go to the playoffs. We didn't make the playoffs yet again. We went 6-10. All right, so we have a good draft pick. I like that. The Ravens 10-6, Bengals 9-7, and the Steelers 6-9-1. Why is Rivers back? I cut him. Is this real life? 4,300 yards, 29 touchdowns, 21 interceptions. I cut him, game. Howard 935, 7 touchdowns. Balaj with 4. Edelman 1,100 yards, 3 touchdowns. Moore 985 with 8. Gordon 805 with 2. And Boyle with 9 touchdowns out of nowhere. Scobert 121 tackles. Dennard 114. 13.5 sacks for Justin Houston. 5.5 for Trent Murphy. Interceptions 4 for Dennard, 3 for Hill, 2 for Buddy Calhoun. What about the guy we drafted? I do not see him anywhere. Oh, see right here. 18 tackles. Wow. Lighten up the scoreboard. Oh, wait, we want to look at the awards. We want to be disappointed when nobody from our team is up here. And you know that's going to happen. I can almost guarantee that. Wilson, back-to-back MVP. No Browns. Coach of the Year, Frank Reich. That makes sense. Offensive player. Nothing. Bridgewater's up there. Defensive player of the year. Okay, we have Dennard. I stand corrected. Nothing really matters. Offensive rookie. Nah, we have Ramsey there, number 7, even though he barely played. And defensive rookie, we have Seawright at 7. And that's going to be it. Now, what are we going to have for XP? I mean, Ramsey should have got all the playing time. Would actually probably have pretty good stats, I would imagine. Instead, he has 2. Like, woohoo! How exciting. Seawright has 1. Yes, it's like we wasted a whole year. How exciting. That's so annoying. The Bears dominated the Chargers 35-17. We know that's Russell Wilson for the Bears. Matt Ryan for the Chargers with an interception, 311. Wilson, 259, 3 touchdowns. McCaffrey, 73 with a touchdown. Eckler with a touchdown. Russell Wilson with a touchdown. So we need a superstar X-Factor running back, apparently. Mike Williams, 96 yards. Ingram, 75. Marquise Brown, 74. Touchdown for Trey Burton. And that's going to be it. We need a killer draft right now. It has to be the best draft of all time. So we have the 5th overall draft choice. That's not bad, just like in the regular fantasy draft. Now, can we trade back with this? Because we need something. It is not looking like that. No, we cannot. We can get another pick, but we're going to use it this time around. And I feel like we have to take another quarterback, as dumb as that sounds. Actually, this left end, mid-first, I just love his combine. Oh, I mean, come on. Corey Gordon, come on down. What? How does he not have hidden development? I swear at this point, this game's just messing with me. Because nothing makes sense. I feel like every one of my picks should have had hidden development. Maybe not the corner. I'll give you that. But basically every other one. This receiver looks like a beast, but kind of afraid to take him now. Mid-first strong safety. I'm not taking that free safety. Let's go take the mid-first strong safety. He's a 72 overall. Of course, he's normal development. 88 speed, 75 zone, 65 tackle, 81 pursuit. This is kind of unbelievable. I'd like that receiver to be here in the 3rd round. He's not going to be. But if just somehow he can be, so I could be disappointed yet again, that'd just be perfect, you know? Just a nice way to cap off my night. No, but that 6'4" corner might be pretty good. The receiver's gone. You know what? Max Stark, he's scheme fit. Hidden development, we did it. 66 overall. 81 strength, 70 block shed, 65 power move, 76 finesse. The only thing holding up my overall is that offensive line. We have an 82 overall, 88 offense, 77 defense. I mean, there's basically nothing for weapons. The running back is bad. Our quarterback, we know he's going to be bad. But at least we have Stark. We can hold on to something because this team is atrocious. What a surprise. We didn't make the playoffs again. We went 7-9, the Steelers 7-8-1, Ravens 8-8, and the Bengals 10-5-1. This is going to be 4 straight missed playoffs, I could already tell. And of course, Ramsey 4,100 yards, 38 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. If only he was hidden development. Howard 891, 5 touchdowns. Moore 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. Gordon 775 with 7. Edelman 759 with 3. Boyle 721 with 10. Howard with 1. Swoops with 4. On defense, Scobert 98 tackles. Sacks 9.5 for Houston, 4 for Murphy. Stark with 3.5. Not bad for a rookie. 4 interceptions for Scobert, 3 for Buddy Calhoun, 2 for Dennard, 1 for Carter, 1 for Hill. This is really going to be the shortest fantasy draft rebuild because I just drafted the offensive line and just left it up to the computer, which is probably the worst idea I've ever had. I thought it seemed like a fun idea. Did I just see Ryan Tannehill? I did. Number 9 for MVP. No big deal. Offensive player. We have Ramsey at 5. If only they didn't re-sign, Phillip Rivers. Defensive player of the year. Nothing. Offensive rookie. Hey, Glenn Dillard. Defensive rookie of the year. Gordon 2, Stark 3, which is good. Brian number 7, and Gonzalez number 10. Now we're talking. Things are starting to go our way. I like everything I'm seeing so far. Stark's going to have star development, not superstar X Factor, but we'll take what we can get. 3 for Ramsey, a few on the offensive line. Basically, they're all up to 90s now. Basically. Basically nothing for receivers. I'm going to say basically a bunch of times. Hey, superstar development, 74 overall is what he'll be, which is all right, but still a lot of work to do. Let's go find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. The Broncos beat Russell Wilson and the Bears 35-21. Let's take a look. Brissett, of course, 237, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Wilson, 244 with a touchdown. Jacobs, 105 with 2 touchdowns. McCaffrey, 62 with 2 touchdowns. Higbee, 79 yards. Williams, 54, 2 touchdowns for Keenan Allen. Touchdown for James Washington and a touchdown for Jalen Keith. I'm not really sure what we're going to have for a draft pick. Number 13. I don't know what we're going to do with that. We basically needed every single draft pick to hit, and we've only had one of them hit so far. Pretty disappointing. I'll give you that. This idea, we're never going to do it again. Strong safety, right tackle, right outside linebacker, center. That defensive tackle looks pretty good. Jimmy Brown's a second-round guy. Ezekiel Jackson? That's a wrestler's name. I guess we can go with that strong safety up here. I'm sure I'll be very disappointed when I pick him. But let's give him a try, right? Never mind. Dallas Hale. He's a 75 overall, hidden development. Hey, 77 tackles, 72 hit power, 84 speed, 86 acceleration. Can we go 3 for 3 on hidden development guys in the video? What is Joseph Davis all about? Doesn't seem like anything good. Don't like those receivers. I love this free safety. Yes. He's a 71 overall. Oh, normal development. 91 speed, 67 zone, 69 tackles, 72 pursuit. I don't have much faith in this final season, but we're an 82 overall, 87 offense, 77 defense. Ramsey is up to star development. Wish he was that last season. Our receivers are basically junk. We still have the offensive line, though. We can hold on to that. On defense, Houston's up to superstar X Factor. Dennard's up to superstar for some reason. I don't understand that whatsoever. But I guess let's take one more shot at the playoffs. Let's go. This was almost doomed from the beginning, wasn't it? I thought we get the offensive line. The computer should draft a pretty good team around that offensive line. And boy, was I wrong. We went 6-10, Ravens 11-5. Let's go take a look. Ramsey, what? Oh, I guess you don't have receivers. 3,600 yards, 18 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. Howard, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. It's about time. 6 for Scarlett. Barrios, 876, 5 touchdowns. Boyle, 803 with 3. Gordon, 711 with 2. Vincent with 2. 1 for Howard, 2 for Franks, 1 for Hillard. On defense, Scobert, 128 tackles. Sack totals, 14 for Justin Houston, 8 for Stark, 4 for Gordon. Street has 4 as well. Interceptions, 3 for Dennard, 1 for Bronson, who we drafted last year, 1 for Buddy Calhoun, McCain, and Seawright. It's about time Seawright did something. Houston's just a waste of a draft pick. Wilson, another MVP, because of why not? Coach of the Year, Doug Marrone. Offensive Player of the Year. We probably have nothing. We do not. Defensive Player of the Year. Houston at 5. Nothing. Offensive Rookie, Vincent at 2. Nothing. Defensive Rookie, Hale at 9. Was I even like here when this whole thing happened? I feel like we just recorded, or I just recorded a long video and got nothing accomplished. I hope you guys don't feel the same, because I drafted good players. Ramsey's going to be up to an 81. He just doesn't have anybody to throw the ball to. I think I might go at this again. Not right now, but I am going to draft an offensive line again and just toss it out there. Hale has 4. Bronson with 2 is not bad. I don't know. This is just a very strange video. Let's go find out who's going to win that Super Bowl. The Jaguars beat the Packers 27-24. Do I know any quarterback or any player in either of those teams? Probably not, right? Mahomes, 298, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Mayfield, 250, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Fournette, 84 yards. Mixon, 59, touchdown for White. Receiving, Robinson, 83 yards. Mixon, 75, touchdown for DJ Moore. Touchdown for Brandon Cooks. Gesicki, touchdown for Herndon. And that's going to be it for this video. I thought this was a good idea. I am going to try it again. Maybe I'll draft the players around him this time just to make it a little bit more fair, I guess, because they just picked a bunch of old players for my team. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Come on back for more. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.